Excuse me.
Yes?
Remember this place?
The Jastro expedition. How could I forget?
Cold enough for you?
Even colder than my feelings towards you, Jones.
What do we do now?
Let's look for Heimdall.
It looks like someone's still living here. It doesn't seem to open. Let's head for the airport. Dr. Heimdall.
Dr. Indiana Jones, I believe, and Madame Sophia Hapgood. This is my dig site now. Go away.
I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark.
I was. Obviously now I'm not.
Not feeling very friendly today, are we?
I like solitude. It helps me think.
Doctor, what do you expect to find here?
The secret of Hyperborea. That's what the Greeks called Iceland, you know. You've read how they sailed north to a fog-shrouded land and how they never set foot upon it? Ha! After traveling thousands of miles, mere fog wouldn't turn them back. Some idiots claim they were repelled by ghosts. Poppycock, you know what actually stopped them, Jones?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
They were stopped by a force field put here by beings not of this earth.
That's fascinating, Doctor. Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Yes, there are rumors about such a book, but I've yet to see it. There are two people you might want to visit. Charles Sternhardt in Tikal, a shady fellow, who claims he translated the whole thing, and Philippe Costa in the Azores Islands. As a researcher, he's a farce, but he's a sharp trader.
Why did these beings show up here?
I am convinced that these travelers came to Earth to form colonies like Atlantis, using Hyperborea as a spaceport. Up north here, we're close to the ether. It's a perfect landing site.
So what's the link between Hyperborea and Atlantis?
Why, the Jastro expedition, the one you both worked on. Recently I saw pieces from it, pieces that are clearly Atlantean.
I see. Somebody must have been selling them.
Go ahead, blame it all on me.
So you completely discount the supernatural?
Completely. If it's supernatural you want, talk to Sternhardt and Costa.
What is this thing you're working on?
The bronze eel here? Oh, it's probably a homing beacon for wayward spaceships. Soon I'll have it out of the ice.
What is this eel artifact again?
I already told you. It's an Atlantean suit of armor. I think.
So long.
Good luck, fellow believer.
It's an eel figurine trapped in ice. Sophia.
What's on your mind?
I think the good doctor's got frostbite of the brain.
I'll say spacemen my eye.
Let's head for the airport. Listen.
Yes?
Well, I'm going to explore the area.
Go right ahead. I'll wait here.
I'm not getting any closer to that snake. That doesn't seem to work. I can't talk to that bird from here. Listen.
Yes?
How do you like the tropics?
You're the one who's afraid of snakes.
Great, thanks for reminding me. Looks like the end of the road.
There's got to be a way through.
But what do we do now?
We probably should find Sternhardt. But I'm not setting foot in that malaria-infested hole.
Let's find the airport. This is his house?
This is it.
Mr. Costa?
This better be important.
Be careful, Indy. Humor him.
Trust me.
I suppose you're selling something. If it's not a priceless artifact, I don't want it.
I hear you know something about Plato's lost dialogue.
Maybe so, maybe no. Who are you?
I'm Indiana Jones.
I'm Costa, and I'm tired of talking to you. Indiana? What kind of stupid name is that?
Nice going, Indy. I could have done better.
Yeah, sure. Listen,
Yes?
here, you talk to the man.
My pleasure. Mr. Costa!
Pipe down, I'm coming.
He's a touchy old bird.
Watch and learn, Dr. Jones.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Professor Costa, my name is Sophia Hapgood.
Madam Sophia, a renowned psychic?
I hope my friend didn't pester you too much.
He's a friend of yours? Well, no, he didn't pester me that much.
We need some help from you.
Happy to oblige.
What can you tell us about Plato's lost dialogue?
What do you want to know?
Have you read it?
Nope,
Do you have it?
nope,
Do you know what's in it?
not exactly.
Can you get it for me?
Sorry.
Do you know where we could find it?
Well now, that depends. I might trade the information for a rare Atlantean artifact, such as a certain necklace I've heard about.
I'll never trade away my necklace.
Well then, if that's how you feel, surprise me.
Would you do business with my friend here?
Madame, I'll do business with anyone.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye for now.
At your command, madame. Don't be a stranger now.
Interesting character.
Trade, huh? If not your necklace, then what, I wonder?
My necklace. Let's get out of here. What are we doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
This is your territory, Professor, not mine. You figure it out.
What a campus. And you could have been teaching here.
Sure, teaching people with minds like razors, sharp and narrow.
What do we do now?
Let's bid farewell to this ivory tower.
Aren't you coming?
I'll just wait by the car.
It says, "Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio?" It says, "We'll trade K&E slide rule for FADA radio." It says, "Wanted, rideshare to World's Fair." It's hot enough already. I don't want to incinerate that. That'll just make a mess. Nothing up here but a few broken pots. Nothing up here but a few broken pots. I better call a glazier. Here's a thuggy idol. I don't need anything here. Nothing useful in here. I can't pick that up. Phew. Guess I should have cleaned it out. I guess it's mayonnaise, but it looks like used motor oil. I guess it's mayonnaise, but it looks like used motor oil. I don't think that'll work. That'll just make a mess. There's nothing useful in here. Well, we could have planned that better. Good old Mother Nature. It looks pretty flexible. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. I can't move it. I can't move it. Wow, some bridge.
Hi, Indy.
Hello. How did you get over here?
While you were off bushwhacking, I found a path.
What do we do now?
We better find Sternhardt.
Just a minute. That's my shop. Can I help you with something?
Postcards, replicas of the temple, souvenir mugs.
No thanks, Mr.
Charles Sternhardt, Ph.D., independent thinker, researcher, and merchant.
What can you tell us about the temple?
Glad you asked. The locals claim Mayan Indians built it. Now I ask you, does this look like the work of primitive savages, or does it seem much too civilized?
Can we take a look inside?
How do I know that you aren't a pair of silly tourists? I only show the temple to reputable scholars.
I'm Dr. Indiana Jones. Is that scholarly enough?
Indiana? Sounds like the name of one of your states, or possibly a cat.
Actually, it was the name of a dog.
Sophia! I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
I don't know the title.
Title! Well, at least you're an honest man.
Hey!
Yes?
Listen.
Yes?
Well, what can you tell us about Plato's lost dialogue?
I'm the one who translated it, I can tell you that. I'd worry you were here to steal my last copy, but someone called Mr. Smith beat you to it.
Oh, no! What can you tell us about Mr. Smith?
He showed up last week, a tall man with a German accent and a pistol. He could have taken all my souvenirs, but he only wanted the lost dialogue.
I'm hoping to find some evidence of Atlantis here.
Evidence is easy, you're surrounded by it. Proof? Now that's hard.
Does that mean we came to the wrong place?
I've pretty much lost hope myself, but old legends and rumors die hard.
What kind of rumors?
Local legend has it that the temple was built by men who are not men.
What are men who are not men?
Who knows? I've heard everything from giant men with snakes for tails to giant snakes with men for heads.
Do you actually believe Atlanteans lived here?
After the city sank, this is where they came, I'm sure.
I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
The Pleiades.
Pleiades! Too bad, old bloke. That's not the answer.
Polly want a cracker?
Only want a cracker?
Echo. Pleiades?
Pleiades! A cluster of young stars. Well now, let me guess.
Hey,
Yes? You and the little woman decided to take home that special mug, eh?
no thanks.
Then what can I do for you?
Thanks, we just like to look around.
As you wish. Perhaps you'll decide to buy one of my precious mementos.
Excuse me,
Yes?
let's look around.
Okay.
I don't think that'll work.
No thanks, I don't want it. No thanks, I don't want it. No thanks, I don't want it.
I can't give my whip away.
No thanks, I don't want it.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
No thanks, I don't want it.
Pleiades?
Pleiades! A cluster of young stars.
Excuse me,
Yes?
I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
I don't know the title.
Title! You're no student of Atlantis, then?
Title?
Hermocrates! A friend of Socrates! Stop! Begging your pardon, you can't go in there. The temple isn't safe.
Excuse me,
Yes?
about exploring the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
The Hermocrates.
That's it. That's it!
Well now, perhaps I was wrong. You seem to know what you're doing. Walk this way, please.
I don't trust this guy, Indy.
I know what you mean.
Come on. Here we are. See what you can do.
This one looks different, more deeply etched. Engraved symbols of water and life. This one looks different. More engraved symbols of water and life. Engraved symbols of water and life. Looks like it could use a nose. That'll just make a mess. I can't move it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That'll just make a mess. That doesn't work. It doesn't seem to open. Doesn't seem to close. Sophia, let's talk.
What's up?
Could you talk to Sternhardt and keep him occupied?
Okay. Dr. Sternhardt, I'd like to speak to you.
It's a lamp filled with kerosene. Good thing that pest Sternhardt's not around.
Excuse me, won't you?
The kerosene won't pour out.
So, you took my lamp, eh? I hope you know what you're doing. Let's see what your friend is up to.
Look, the kerosene ate away the tarnish.
Remarkable!
This one looks different, more deeply etched. I can't move it. Now I got it.
Marvelous!
It's a stone carving. Engraved symbols of water and life. Excuse me, Sophia.
What's up?
Let's keep looking.
Fine.
Professor.
There's not much more to talk about. Carry on, Dr. Jones. Wait for me, old bean. Hold up there, friend. Well, any ideas yet?
It fits perfectly. Now it looks kind of like an elephant.
Amazing!
It won't go any farther. Look at that!
Astonishing! Bless my soul, the tomb of an Atlantean king! Here's a small stone disc with images of land and sea engraved on it. I do believe it's a wealth stone. At last I have the thing. Goodbye, fellow seekers.
Wait!
Oh no, he got away!
Who knows? Maybe it is the tomb of an Atlantean king. Looks like a bead of orichalcum. I don't think that'll work. Too bad for Sternhardt. He missed the orichalcum bead. Excuse me, Sophia.
What's up?
What do we do now?
Let's move on.
It's almost invisible. It won't budge. It won't budge. It won't budge. I don't think that'll work. Let's find the airport. Too bad, he's frozen solid, a little too dedicated to his work, I guess. It looks like a bead would fit in the eel's mouth. It fits perfectly. Whoa!
Look, it melted itself right out of the ice.
It's a bronze coil. Let's head for the airport. Mr. Costa?
You again? What do you want?
Let's talk about a trade.
Okay, what you got?
I'm offering this mysterious eel figurine.
Now that looks interesting. You've got a deal, mister. Now listen carefully. I don't know exactly where to find it, but the lost dialogue of Plato is in the Ashkenazi collection. Got that?
I think so. The Ashkenazi collection.
Very good. Nice doing business with you.
The Ashkenazi collection? You know something, Sophia? I believe Barnett College owns the Ashkenazi collection.
Dr. Oberman. Fantastic news.
Colonel, at last!
See what Herr Jones has kindly provided.
What on earth?
Isn't it amazing?
You fool! You come back to show me this prehistoric knick-knack?
Herr Doctor, I believe this knick-knack, as you call it, comes from the lost city.
Then we have failed! I see no evidence here of some magical metal Plato called orichalcum!
Look here. Concealed in the base is a small shiny bead.
And it glitters like fire! Exactly as Plato described.
It's my guess we found the treasure we seek.
I never guess. We must test.
My God!
We've done it! The energy of uranium without any radioactivity! And those smug American scientists know nothing!
That gives me an idea. Suppose I place the bead inside the statue's open mouth. You saw that? Think of trucks powered by these beads. Think of tanks. Think of airplanes.
Use your imagination, Colonel. Think big like the Americans.